Have you ever wondered why certain emotions, fears, or even desires feel so uncontrollable? Why do we sometimes act in ways we don't understand, even against our own values? Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists in history, believed that deep within us lies a hidden part of ourselves, one that we often deny, suppress, or ignore. He called it the shadow. But what if I told you that embracing this shadow could lead you to discover your true purpose in life? Understanding the shadow self. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow represents the parts of our personality that we reject, the emotions, impulses, and traits we suppress because they don't align with who we think we should be. This shadow is formed early in life, shaped by society, culture, and personal experiences. For example, if you were taught that showing anger is bad, you might push down your anger, denying its existence. Over time, this repressed emotion doesn't disappear, it festers in the subconscious. And here's the thing, the more we ignore our shadow, the more it controls us. Have you ever met someone who seems overly kind but suddenly explodes in rage over something trivial? That's the shadow at work. How the shadow affects your life. Ignoring your shadow can lead to self-sabotage, toxic relationships, and even mental distress. Consider this. Have you ever judged someone harshly, only to later realize you struggle with the same flaw? That's called projection, a defense mechanism where we see in others what we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves. For example, someone who constantly criticizes liars may, deep down, struggle with their own dishonesty. Someone who shames others for seeking attention may secretly crave validation. Jung argued that by denying our shadow, we limit our personal growth. We remain stuck in patterns, repeating the same mistakes, unable to move forward. But what if, instead of rejecting our shadow, we explored it? How embracing your shadow reveals your purpose. Jung believed that true self-awareness comes from integrating the shadow, not eliminating it. But how do we do that? Recognize your triggers. Pay attention to what irritates or engages you about others. These reactions often reveal something hidden within yourself. Journal your darkest thoughts. Write down the emotions you're afraid to admit. Explore where they come from. Practice radical self-honesty. Instead of denying negative traits, acknowledge them. You are not just your good qualities, you are your whole self. Find healthy outlets. Suppressed emotions can be transformed into creativity, passion, and deeper self-understanding. By integrating our shadow, we gain clarity, we stop living in fear of ourselves, and in that space of honesty, we often find our true purpose. Jung believed that every individual has a unique path, but to walk it fully, we must first embrace all parts of ourselves, including the darkness. Closing thoughts. The truth is, your purpose isn't found in rejecting your flaws, it's found in understanding them. Your fears, your anger, your hidden desires, they are not your enemies. They are messages guiding you toward wholeness. So ask yourself, what part of you have you been running from? And what would happen if, instead of running, you finally turned around and faced it? Because sometimes the darkest parts of us hold the brightest keys to our destiny. If you found this video insightful, Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever faced your shadow? What did you learn? And if you're ready to dive deeper into Jungian philosophy, make sure to subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious